Yeah, you look good.
Okay, guys, make yourself somewhat comfortable.
What's the next activity?
Well, they would love to TV.
Little draft.
Whoa, fireworks! Yeah, that's part of the meet and greet. Part of the meet and greet. There you go.
All for you, Stan.
Huh?
What's the draft?
It's the air coming through, Stan.
Okay.
Wow, God. And you asked this wasn't going to be a good meet and greet, huh?
Yeah. Look
Hey,
at
so
this.
what we're going to do is a couple of questions. We're going to start with some questions. So, Mr. Know-It-All here. So who wants to ask a question? Wait, where's that guy with that question wanted to ask?
You repeat the question because I don't hear so well, and I want to make sure I get every word correct.
All right.
Okay, go ahead, young man.
What is your favorite Marvel character?
Who's your favorite Marvel character?
Spider-Man.
Come on, guys, don't be shy. I mean, this is your chance to talk to them. Ask them a
No
question.
questions. I get the hell out of here.
No, please don't.
Go ahead, buddy.
Stan, do you remember you did a cameo in animated form in the 90s for Fox Spider-Man, and in that meeting where you met Spider-Man for real after Secret Wars?
Oh yeah, that was it was a cameo
Animated.
in the Spider-Man animated series in the 80s.
That wasn't a cameo. It was practically a starring role. I told myself.
But the question was, is that how you would really act if you really met Spider-Man?
Is that how I was?
Is that how you would really act if Spider-Man was a real character in life? Like if Spider-Man was swinging through this window, how would you embrace it, knowing that that's...
I'd say, I don't believe this. You're a fictional character. What do you do?
That's what he said.
I'd call the police.
Right, buddy.
So, Stan, how did you manage the pressure of being in charge of editing?
How did I manage what?
The pressure of editing, of being the chief editor.
Editing all those books?
At so young age.
I'm a genius.
I know.
At such a young age, how did you manage all that?
It was easy to edit them because I wrote most of them. If I had to edit other writers' stories, it would have been difficult. But since I was the writer and I'm my own biggest fan, I loved everything I wrote, so I never had to change it. I never had to edit it.
So cool.
Can I go home now?
No.
Where was the strangest place that inspiration struck you to create a character?
What was the strangest way?
Where was the strangest place you were? Where is the strangest place you've been that inspired you to create a character?
My house, actually. I had the craziest friends and neighbors. No, it had nothing to do with the place. I wanted to do these characters, and I just dreamed them up, that's all. I didn't base them on anybody I knew or any place I knew. They all took place in New York, because I lived in New York, and I knew New York, so it made me easy to write the stuff.
Okay, hang on. Let me just ask you, Stan. Are you comfortable here? Because I feel the air.
Am I comfortable with?
Here, because I feel the air. Are you?
Yeah,
okay
I'm
with that?
probably getting pneumonia because there's a.
Would you like me to move you? Would you want to move to another chair?
Yeah, if I move to that chair.
No, you need to move that chair over there.
Where?
'Cause do you feel the air
I'll
where
move
you're at?
that chair.
Okay, we probably.
That chair would be fine if you want to sit.
Okay, let's try. Let's try.
Let's see. Yeah, this is fine.
Okay,
See
great.
how easy you make it complicated. All right, here we go. Thank you very much. Don't you get pneumonia.
They got the question, guys.
Stan, what story is your favorite story from the comics?
You know, I'm very bad at favorite stories. I'll mention one and then I'll say, wait a minute, no, I also like that one. Then no, I loved them all. I gotta tell you a secret. I'm my biggest fan. I loved everything I wrote. Every story was my favorite. I'd read it and I'd say, wow, did I write that? That was better than I thought.
It's funny. Yeah, I hear it all the time.
Why aren't you pointing to people faster than you are?
Right there.
You're leaving too much of a... You see, you can't leave a lull in the audience. See? You gotta keep pointing.
Some people
and
ask
keep
me
going.
when they see me, they say, "You got the greatest job in the world." I said, "Let's switch." What's up, buddy?
What's been your favorite fan experience?
My favorite what?
Fan experience.
Being here tonight, probably.
Oh.
No, these meet and greets are great. I mean, see you all with your enthusiasm and everything. It's very gratifying, really.
What is your current involvement with Marvel?
What is my what?
Current involvement with Marvel?
My current involvement, I do their cameos, and I meet with them occasionally and sit around, but I don't interfere with what they do. They have their own writers and Jesus, I think.
They're excited. They're excited.
It's blowing the city up. You know, it's probably a major invasion by ISIS. And anyway, whatever that was, that's the way it is.
Go ahead, little dude.
What's your favorite cameo that you've done?
Oh, I love them all. I can't believe I'm so good in this. I think, no, I really love them all. Do I have a favorite? Do I ever talk to you about any particular one?
Yeah, you did.
Maybe the last one we did, but I'm not allowed to mention that. Yeah, the last one I did. I can't tell you, but don't miss Ant-Man.
No, that actually, you know what? That one is a good one. Okay, but there's one that's even better.
Oh, because you're in it.
No, I'm in Ant-Man with them. That's funny. No, but there's one that he did that'll be coming out in X-Men, and you can't say what it is.
Oh, but
Don't say it. Don't say it.
you got to see the new X-Men movie because I'm in the cameo
Don't say
with
that part.
someone else
Okay.
who's very important.
Yeah.
But you got to wait till you see it,
Extremely
all right?
important, and I just awesome. Let me tell you how it happened, and from what I understand. Stan
I'm
couldn't.
supposed to be listening to them.
Well, okay, I won't tell him about it then. What happened was he couldn't go to do his cameo, so like, what was it how they said in the end? If the mountain can't go to Moses, Moses goes. No, if Muhammad can't go to the mountain.
Not Moses, Mohammed.
I don't know. I'm not biblical. I don't know this stuff. Anyway, they came to him, and it was awesome. Because every time we go to his house, there's what's it called? Those what do they call those things? Those buses that come by all the time. The sightseeing.
Oh, the sightseeing.
They come by every. So he lives right across the street is Leo DiCaprio. Across the street is the guy that played the transporter, John Stamos. Jason. Across the street, and then down the hill is Dr. Dre, and then Will. I mean, there's a whole bunch of them. These guys go by there, and they're like, "Yeah, right here lives so and so, and right here, if we're real quiet, we could probably hear Mr. Lee right in the yard." And I'm doing.
I'm usually yelling at my wife, so they get.
So
the other way around.
I walk over there. He doesn't live here. I've lived here for the last 5 years, and the guy says he's crazy. He's lying about it. And then he comes out and he says, "No, he's not. He doesn't live here." So anyway, that was it. Next question.
Welcome to the Max Anderson meet and greet.
Yeah. If I can tell you the secrets that I know, I'm telling you.
Well, someday.
Go ahead, buddy.
Stan, will you be in Mallrats too?
Mallrats too. I think I'm supposed to go there in a couple of weeks and do my role. Where is it, New Jersey?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm supposed to be. Unless I change my mind. There's always a chance I'll change my mind. It isn't a starring role, so I'm still considering it.
Yes, buddy.
My favorite comic is the Hulk. I love that. But if you, being the Watcher, if you were to go back and you had to change any one aspect of any of your creations, any event that happened to them, any power, or something you just didn't use that you would love to just, if you could go back and just try it out.
If I could go back and get what?
If any of your Marvel characters, if you could change any of your Marvel characters, whether it be its powers, a storyline, how they were developed, whatever they're involved with.
I'd have Iron Man look more like me.
That's funny. What's up, little guy?
What would your superhero name be? And you can't use Stan Lee.
What would if you had a superhero name, what would it be?
A superhero name?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Boring, man. I always think I'm so boring at these things, but
he's not.
You paid to come in, so you gotta listen.
No, because sometimes when we're driving or going somewhere on the plane, he tells me, "Max, have I told you the story?" And I'll sit there and I go, "Holy moly, I'm hearing this thing." Tells me about a story about Jack and how they got along and all kinds of stuff. And to him, like he just said, he's boring. And I'm just like, come on, tell me some more.
Well, he's easy to please.
We're on the plane. And here's a funny thing, and I don't mean to go off track. He's a chatterbox. It's like me, and he loves this one. We were on the plane going 5 hours somewhere, and he wouldn't stop talking. I swear to God, I was just like, I'm gonna blow my brains out right here. Max, can I tell you this story? And I'm like, do you know what happened? And I'm like, oh my God. And we're sitting there, and all of a sudden he starts playing around with the button, and this button, he pushes the button, and this thing pops up, a divider. And he tells me, hey, what's this for? And he goes, it's for privacy. Why? Well, if someone's talking too much, that basically puts it up. I go, oh, we don't need that. So we put it down. Left it like that. On the way back, we're at this other plane. It doesn't have that. And there he goes. Whoa, 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 whoa. And I'm like, God, Stan, I'm going to go to sleep. Max, can I tell you the story? I'm like, hang on, Stan. And I swear I did it like this. Hang on. And he looks at me, what? You didn't do that, you SOB. You did not do that.
You know he's going to charge you extra because you're getting his story.
It's the truth. And one last thing. Do you guys think I'm a fanboy, true heart? We were going to South Carolina a couple of weeks ago. We get on the plane, and we usually sit together. But this time, they placed us third row, window, second row, aisle. So I had to ask the guy that's sitting next to him, hey, buddy, do you mind if we switch seats? We get on the plane, he sits down, and the guy walks in. He walks right past me, and I'm like, oh, man, I'm going to have to ask this guy. I tap him on the shoulder. I said, sir, would you... And I'm like, holy shit, yes. And Stan looks at me, and I'm like, oh, my God. Oh, my God. I go to him, and I do this, and I go, are you... And he goes... And I'm like, holy shit. And I go, and he goes, yeah, switch planes. I switch seats with them. And he tells me, what's wrong with you? Do you know who that is, Dan? Do you know who that is? And he goes, who the hell is that? And I go, that's Earth, Wind, and Fire. And he goes, who? Philip Bailey.
Half the people here don't know.
You guys are
and the other half don't care.
No. What happened was that it was Philip Bailey, and I'm fanning out on him, right? And the next thing I'm sitting here, I'm like, oh my God, I got to get something to sign. His manager's to the right, and I look, and I go, oh my God, the whole entourage of Earth, Wind, and Fire. And then he goes, hey, Max, which one's Earth, Wind, and Fire? And then the manager says, hey, just let him know.
Whose end?
He says, he says to me, I'm a big fan of his. Are you their manager? Yeah, I'm with Stan. You want to trade? And he says to me, you would trade me that easy? And I go, Stan, I'm getting a musical group for the price of one.